Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a free game that you can pick up over on GOG right now. A pretty decent one at that, so we'll cover that. Also, there is a major free Steam title that is coming out in just a few days. I want to give that a mention since some of you guys may be unaware it's even releasing, and our good friends at Green Man Gaming are running an awesome autumn sale right now. A ton of great deals available as a part of that, so we'll get to that at the end of this video with some of the deals I'd recommend, more in-depth coverage to come. Also want to take you guys through a couple of free weekends that are available right now, so some stuff there as well. But first of all, over at GOG, you can get a free copy of Blacksad Under the Skin forever. So you add it to your library, and it's yours to own forever. This game was actually fairly well received with a very positive reception on Steam. 3,800 reviews, 85% of those reviews were positive. Blacksad Under the Skin, a dark corruption scandal in the heart of the New York City's underworld for charismatic detective John Blacksad. The game notes the 50s New York City, Joe Dunn, owner of a boxing club, is found dead. Meanwhile, rising star Bobby Yale, due to take to the ring for the most important fight of his career, has mysteriously disappeared. Sonia Dunn, Joe's daughter, takes over the gym and must deal with its financial woes. She hires private detective John Blacksad to investigate Yale's disappearance. This sinister case will take our investigator to the darkest, most dismal depths of New York. With its anthropomorphic characters and its incredible 1950s feel, Blacksad Under the Skin promises all the eerily dark adventure of a detective novel, just like the comic book series. Conduct the investigation in your own way, make use of your feline senses as you hunt for new clues, make decisions on behalf of Blacksad, and influence the outcome of the case. An official and all-new story for Blacksad set in the comic book series' unique world, perfectly recreated for gamers. An investigative narrative adventure game with gameplay combining investigations, puzzles, quick-time events, and multiple-choice dialogue. Choices that directly influence the development of the character and the story's ending. More than 30 characters, including new faces and old favorites, each with their own story. An immersive world with a jazz soundtrack to rival the very best of Hollywood's film noir. Fans of adventure games will love its gameplay and narration, while fans of the comic book series will be thrilled to rediscover the characters and graphic style of this unique world. The dark world of anthropomorphic animals is touted. The game goes for $19.99, but again, over at GOG, it is available for free. This also goes hand in hand with their Halloween sale that is running right now, so if you want to check that out, feel free. They've got some good deals available as a part of that. So that'll be free for the next 2 days or so, so jump on it as soon as possible. Obviously, again, when you add it to your library, it'll be yours to own forever. Next up, want to highlight that over on Steam, a free game release is happening this week, and I think it's one you should have on your radar. That is Phantom Blade Executioners. Now, this is a game done by S-Game, and if you guys watched the PlayStation Showcase back in June, you may have seen a little game called Phantom Blade Zero. It looked like a pretty slick game. I just have some reservations on whether or not it's ever going to be released, but Phantom Blade Executioners is a part of that Phantom Blade franchise, and it will be dropping on Steam for free. I believe Phantom Blade Zero will be coming to PC as well. I don't think that's been confirmed yet, but given that Executioners here is releasing on Steam, I would imagine that to be the case. Now, it touts coming soon on Steam as far as the release date. From what I can gather, it is out November the 2nd, so this will be out later this week. Phantom Blade Executioners is a fast-paced action RPG. Players will journey down a bloody path of love and vengeance between the characters. The game uses a high-speed move action system. You must be able to solve the darkest of mysteries. The game notes, make difficult decisions to alter the course of events. Will you lie to a young girl looking for her father, telling her he's gonna be okay when you full well know that he's not? How about intervening between two feuding brothers? The choices are endless, and they are up for you to make. Freestyle skills and killer combos. During combat, players can create different skill chain combos according to their preferences. Long chains, short bursts, and other skills can be easily adjusted. To unleash a skill chain, you'll need to make sure your timing is right and may stack phantom bonuses on each of your character's unique skills to improve attributes as well. Phantom bonuses and stories. Phantoms are related to the characters and story in the game, and each time you acquire a new phantom or upgrade one, you unlock a phantom story. These phantom stories may impact your decision making and affect how you play out certain scenarios by providing additional story context for each character and plenty of loot. Earn equipment and phantoms after winning battles. Equipment attributes are random, and players can mix and match their gear to suit their playstyle and aesthetic. Highly coveted sin gears are obtained in purge dungeons. Purify sin gear to enhance it further, and most loot can be produced in battle as well. So again, a free-to-play release. Phantom Blade Executioners, I think, will be dropping on November 2nd. Again, it's noted as coming soon on Steam, but from what I can gather, the PlayStation release is definitely November 2nd, and I believe there will be parity with the Steam release as well, and it will be happening on November the 2nd. So we'll see how that ultimately turns out. If it's not out November the 2nd, add it to your wish list and be on the lookout for it, because it looks like a pretty interesting game, a stylish action RPG here. So yeah, check that out. I feel like a lot of you guys will be interested in that. All right, next up, you can play Space Engineers for free directly on Steam for the weekend. The game is also 75% off for $4.99. Space Engineers is a sandbox game about engineering, construction, exploration, and survival in space and on planets. Players build spaceships, space stations, planetary outposts of various sizes and uses, pilot ships, and travel through space to explore planets and gather resources to survive. Obviously, a lot of space games these days. No Man's Sky, a little game called Starfield recently came out. 89,000 reviews on Space Engineers and 89% positive as well. So how about that? That is available free for the weekend, and again, discounted to $5. And then also, over on Battle.net, Diablo 4 is enjoying a free trial for the weekend. Now, this lets you play up to level 20. Kind of wild that Diablo 4 is already dropping free trials, but yeah, the game has lost a lot of steam, and that just naturally happens with a lot of games like this, but Diablo 4 definitely needs to get a little bit of a reinvigoration. The game is discounted 25% off for $52.49. It did also recently drop on Steam, which is nice to see the game being available over there. I'm sure you guys are hyped to get your horse armor and whatnot, but yeah, if you want to try it out for free, that is available to you for the entirety of the weekend, so check that out. Again, you can go to level 20 with that. Lastly, I do want to note that Green Man Gaming is running their autumn sale right now. A lot of great deals as a part of this. Some of these deals are well beating out the Steam equivalents. Now, they are running a Warner Brother Games publisher sale. There's one Warner Brother Games title I'll mention. However, if you do want to pick up any WB Games title, I uploaded earlier today. The Humble Bundle right now is crazy. That's absolutely the route you should go. $15 and you get Gotham Knights and a bunch of other titles, the Arkham Trilogy, etc., etc. Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. Like, the bundle's crazy. Go check it out. But there are a lot of good Capcom deals right off the top. Resident Evil 4 Remake, 43% off for $34.44. This is one of my front runners for Game of the Year. I think the game is absolutely tremendous. I thought it was a great remake, and most people will say it doesn't replace the original, but I think it's much better than the original, but that also could be, you know, the original's from 2005, and this one a little bit more technically impressive, to say the least, given that it is a 2023 title. The RE engine performs great. I thought the performance in this game was awesome. Ran really well for me, worked great on the Steam Deck as well if you want to play it on there. But yeah, $34.44 for that is great. We've also got Dying Light Definitive Edition, 80% off for $10. Another great action horror title, more on the action-y side, but great parkour gameplay here. The gameplay in general is really solid, and I think this game is much better than Dying Light 2. And you're getting it for a much better price, so 80% off on that. $10 is great. If you've never played Dying Light 1, this also includes all of the bonus content, so you're getting a sizable experience for your dollar here. Definitely go ahead and check this out. Just great value. And then if you complete this game, do all the additional content, check out Dying Light 2 as well. Maybe wait for a deeper discount on that, because it's still going for like 25, 30 bucks for just the base game. But I really like Dying Light 1, so check that out as well. Devil May Cry 5 and Vergil, 71% off for $8.61. I mean, Devil May Cry 5 is absolutely awesome. The soundtrack is great. Devil Trigger is one of the greatest video game theme songs, I think, of all time. I do not think it's a stretch to say that whatsoever. And it is just a fast-paced, high-octane action title. I'm not crazy about the DMC story, but hey, some people absolutely love Devil May Cry from a narrative standpoint. I really don't. I get into DMC from a gameplay standpoint, and DMC 5 absolutely shined in that regard. This also gets you the Vergil content, and you got the base game, obviously, and $8.61 for this is great. This one also fantastic on the Steam Deck. Was very, very pleased with the performance of DMC5. This is one of the best games I think you can play on the deck. Yeah, $8.61 for that is great. And then lastly, the one WB Games title I will mention again, because the Humble Bundle is just so good, and you should go get that. And that gets you all Steam keys. And if you buy games on GMG, for the most part, they're all Steam keys and everything I've mentioned in this video. Steam keys. Hogwarts Legacy is 41% off for $35.69. Had a lot of issues with this game at launch from a performance standpoint. This game was Stutter City for me, but since then, it's been remedied a lot. The game's actually working really well. As far as my experience goes, like 3 months ago, it was running really, really well. The game itself, I really liked. I thought the gameplay was fantastic, using all of the different magical abilities, and I'm not a big Harry Potter guy, and I still really enjoyed the game. It doesn't have a ton of content. Like, for an open world game, it's more of one of those more contained open worlds, and, you know, it's a manageable amount of content, which guess what? I am all about. I don't need every game to be the newer style Assassin's Creed. A Hogwarts Legacy, right up my alley. This is the size of an open world that I like. 3569 I think is great. I didn't get super into the story, but I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so maybe that was part of it. But from a gameplay standpoint, really dug it and definitely would give that a shout. Those are just some of the deals available as a part of the autumn sale. There's a ton of other stuff, but check it out for yourself. I'll leave links to what I mentioned in the description box below. If you do buy anything from GMG, I get a little bit of a kickback, so that is much appreciated. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.